Good morning guys, something different today. Welcome here to Santa Pod for the drag racing Euro finals. It should be an epic day. Come and join us. With speeds in excess of 300 mile an hour in probably around 6 seconds. This is an incredible scene. So we are here at Santa Pod for the Euro Championships, and it's going to be noisy. The smell of ethanol and methanol is in the air, and you've got the knee tremblers out here. So let's go and do this.
So, just a quick David start.
So we have an old biplane coming past.
And then it's basically game over because if one car's done its burnout and the other one won't fire everything. They just haven't.
You cannot knock the weather today. We've just had the hottest spell of weather for the year. It's sort of late 20s, early 30s today. The cloud is giving us that little bit of cover from the sun, otherwise we'll be burning the rig.
Yeah, they have to be ready to go at the drop of moment, and they were. You know what, I was just waiting for you. Yeah, you go well when that happens. Resonance. Oh, no, Daniel's just rolled through the beams. And that is it. That's 6, 7, 8, 10 minutes beats per hour. 2 minutes. Yeah, right. So as you get right into position, we are joined in the tower.
Some insane, beautiful cars there. Obviously, the car looks nothing like that underneath. There's just a chassis over the top of it.
And
pretty much the dragster the same. The only difference is the engine's in the front as opposed to the back.
on the car, top fuel, which I know you're going to help out on the car as well. How are you? Possibly describe it is if you want to know what the feeling's like, you sit there at the traffic lights in your car, not moving, not in gear, and a juggernaut hits you up the backside at 200 miles an hour. That is the thing. It's just like that. It's just amplified in the top of the car. So like you say, the launch, be capable, safe. My worst moment this weekend was I think it was Friday night at the park and they were coming out the money and I just took a beer. I really didn't know.
record numbers. Steve Ashdown.
Well, you don't see that every day, do you?
At the 8th, he was 3:41 at 2:54. Of course, it was strike 4:28.
There's some reflecting off those guys.
The Gladiator team, give them a huge cheer. Jason Felt has given the team a great show this weekend. But the pass of that
Would you do that? I certainly wouldn't.
Well, the only way they can move the car off the racetrack is as a coupler just underneath it.
Love the finger on the road. Here come your big guys, your top fuel, your classic dragsters, knee tremblers as I call them. As you go past, if you haven't got your mouth slightly open and a firm foot in, you are all over the place. The thunder that they make as they come down, it doesn't only affect your ears, it goes through your body. And then the smell, it's like a sweet tickly smell of the methanol.
No, anyone who wants to win.
We should have a look down the pit area, see what's going on. There's a heck of a lot of work involved in getting these ready each race. Probably a team of about 6 to 8 mechanics working full on it. Certainly better than Quick Fit. Size is everything in this sport.
really gone for the usual. It is definitely cooler out there today. It's still not slightly less than sunshine. This is Elvira Castle.
See, they're pretty much just a carbon fibre frame, which would sit. This would race like that, but that's what would sit over the top of it.
They've actually purposefully positioned him facing the walls like that. I noticed a couple of the Super Street Fighter.
Very much like your wacky racer style cars.
It's got to be down something to do with the torque of the engine twisting the wheel, isn't it?
Torque steer is got to be that. Always in the back straight. I see. Great run for Martin.
It's the shell of Gladiator. The team will be working on it in the shed canopy behind me. Telltale signs of the Gladiator team. Look at the work involved. Just wouldn't even know where to start. Phenomenal. Just like a fine work of art. And in the racing time, it's all done in under 4 or 5 seconds. Plenty of food choices, beverages, slushies, donuts, sweets, all sorts. And it's one of the sports where you go around the pits and you're welcome. FIA dragsters, they really indulge getting the fans to hang around and have a good view of it. The top end stuff, you like your Formula 1, this would never happen.
Harry Isaacs will be trying to chase him down.
The jet car, that is Spider-Man. I think it's a throwback to someone's father who used to do it years ago with the same sort of spec.
It's going to be close out the stripe, but Harry is Harry plays.
But it's not a car, it's pretty much a missile with wheels.
Okay, so these are almost
old school, and what an absolute beauty. Look at that.
Wins this one.
Incredible machine.
She's in the
Amelia is nearly at the finish line.
The owners of the gorgeous dragster, looks like a truck at the back there.
Subject to confirmation. For Amelia, it was all there. She ran 30.
I've actually seen them reverse this thing faster than I would go forward.
Raw. And on the other side of the ladder, it's Venom, Tony Betts, taking on his good buddy. Honestly, I'm not kidding. I'm really not kidding. Paul Harris. I think Tony says right up first is Apache. Now these cars are pretty much the same as the funny cars you saw before. The difference being 70.
Well, I can see Wendy Baker on it.
That can't be a good feeling when you're waiting around there and you can hear the car. You still haven't got the body down and you can hear the other car do their burnout. You just have to kind of... Back into the promotion for the first time in a number of years on the live stream. That was a thing of beauty.
Does that not look a beauty?
And not many, if any, of the funny cars were in the fires.
Good job from Tim Garlick holding his nerve there. Says that
See, these I think are pro stock. Sort of things that my dad used to have with his Pontiac GTO.
Fuel I'm using was definitely flustered me, I think.
I think it was mid-70s vehicle. Twin air vents on the front.
Right.
Certainly growing up around these beasts didn't do me any harm. He had pretty much Firebirds and Pontiac, a few Dodges. I think he had the old Trans Am as well. Rach was just saying, reminds her of the Fast and Furious. And it is a bit of a naff ride at Universal Studios Orlando. See all you boy racers out there with your 2 litres, which is pretty much only good for holding milk. These beasts are V8s plus. That's my sort of thing. I love a truck. Always wanted a truck. My dad had a truck once or twice. I've not yet captured it once. Very much reminds me of Christine, the old psychopathic car that would go around killing people. These beasts are so powerful, they've actually got parachutes attached to the back to slow them down. Plymouth over there, another classic. Is that a Ford Pop? I'm not sure. One of the vehicles my father always wanted was a boat tail Buick. Rather souped up Mustang now. It looks like it's on steroids, like twice the size. I guess they're pro mod. The pits actually go on forever. I just have one final look before catching some on the way back. This beautiful step side truck here, Ford F100. Very reminiscent of my dad's old cherry truck he had. That is a beauty. Me down to a T. A little bit of eye candy there. I said this is predominantly what I get to do any talking in the vlog, because the noise of the engines drowns you out majorly. Look at the head sitting up there. Retro 4 Capri. These are your big budget franchise races. None of your weekend warriors here. Huge profits, and as you can turn around and see a lot of European teams. This certainly is no small setup here.
So it's actually a group of videos. If you look, there's almost that journey.
In amongst your merchandise and associated products. Some have got nothing to do with motorsport or drag racing in general, but they seem to fit the bill. A lot of t-shirts, hoodies, beanie hats.
So FMS has been down into the 11.2s this weekend. Simon, unfortunately.
America flying jackets. Can't see for 1 minute they'd be original. They'd be worth an absolute fortune if they were. American vibes there. We had pancakes. We had a burger and I think it was poutine, so we didn't have any gravy, but we had cheese, tomato sauce, etc. on the chips. I suppose you could call them cheesy chips, but yeah, that was really piping hot and tasty. Your biker gear. So I think I'm looking for something probably top fuel. That's what I'm really into with the drag racing. That there is Titan.
There he goes on. I think you're going to find you shall will tend to become heavier and more frequent.
Warning, the system has become unstable.
I can see clearly now.
Strong gusts of wind. This should pass, and we should see somewhat clearer weather and maybe a bit of sunshine making its way through the clouds. And that was today's weather. Thank you.
Initiating docking sequence. Engaging forward thrusters.
I like that.
Who doesn't love a duck? I actually think with our Florida holiday coming up, I'm in the market for a beanie hat for the water park day, and I think I might just be going for the Daffy Duck one. It was between Daffy Duck and Taz, and I think it's Daffy. I think Daffy's going to win. We're at
STP, proud sponsors of the National Championship Sportsman Series.
And so I have made an insane purchase, but this will do certainly for the water parks in Florida.
So Tom Ackley said if you want to keep the championship hopes, and let's see what we can do here. So Cortina will go first, but not by much, only 0.14 of a second. Well, we'll set a bit of the takes the win. Alan did well. So, his car is faster, yeah. He doesn't like the warmer weather. He said yesterday.
Oh, look at the bug. The bug is beautiful.
And wondrous fine away. Oh, actually, yeah. And he went 783. So Callum's going to go first. And he goes 895 and 895 as well, just to make the ride home even more than we Oh dear. Ah well, it is what it is. Right, find out.
It's cool to see the juniors out there, tiny replicas of their bigger brothers.
And he takes the stripe as well, that's a whole shot win.
Little update for you, we have hurricane force winds blowing through the area where the spectators are. So we've all grabbed shelter, hopefully it'll pass through soon. It's still warm enough afterwards that the track will dry out and we continue with the day's racing. So we've had a little tornado, typhoon, whatever it was that come through. Trust me, it was seriously blowing. Now it's just a matter of drying out the track area. We'll grab a coffee and get back on with the action. Okay guys, as frustrating as it is, we've had to call it a day here today. We held on for somewhere in the region of about 3 hours. We had that storm, as you've seen in the vlog, that come through. They need a window of sort of 3 hours opportunity to get the racing going, which I'm sure they probably will do if they get lucky. But the problem is, every time it just about gets dry, it chucks it down again. So is the British weather, and it's likened to pretty much, if you're a football fan, paying the money to go and see your team play away from home and you're 4-0 down after 15 minutes. Feels like a lost cause. So it's better to go home, produce what I've got. Hopefully it's good. I've certainly got some racing involved there. You walk around and see, you've seen some of the drivers in the pits, etc., and the cars. So it is what it is, unfortunately. And with that, we're going to get in the car before we get too soaked, and I think we're going to lower it down a pace a bit over the next couple of weeks before we head off to Florida. That is coming up on us fast. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your time. It's been a bit narky, to be honest with you, but it's one of them things. Nothing can be done about it for sure. But thank you for your time, thank you for watching. I hope you've kind of enjoyed it. We did for as long as it lasted. And with that guys, we'll see you in the movies. Bye for now.
Bye.